Welcome to another video lab of mrlopezclasses.com. In this lab, we are going to work with the NMEA connectors, NMEA cables, and the NMEA backbone. Yes, we are going to create a board, and we are going to connect all the elements together in the board. We are going to play with everything. But in the first part of this lab, I hope that you check the different type of NMEA cables, the different type of drop lines, the mini, the mid, and the micro cables, and check the terminals, check the T's, the connectors, the bus bars, analyze the pins per each particular cable. This is the first part. Analyze the cables. Analyze the cables. Okay. In the second part of this project, we are going to start to create the backbone. That backbone, the backbone that communicates all the elements together, and we are going to connect all the parts together. We are going to locate the main screen on top. Also, we are going to connect the GPS antenna, the computer for the autopilot, the main computer, and also the computer for the transducer, the sensor, the transducer, the VHF radio, the DC subpanel. That DC subpanel receives power from the main DC panel. We are going to connect the compass, the radar sensor, and the compass, important sensors. And we are going to connect the autopilot system. Yeah, we have the steering wheel, the hand pump. After that, we have the reservoir of the oil, the power assisted unit or drive unit. We have the servo actuator, and all the connections together for that magic system, the autopilot system. All of those elements will be connected together, and we are going to analyze step by step what is the process to connect each of those elements, what is the process to analyze each one in the lab, the troubleshooting, some tips and recommendations when you install each of those elements. This is a wonderful lab. We are going to analyze all the electronic devices and all the electronic recommendations. I hope you enjoyed this lab. Probably you can do that lab by yourself if you have your boat. Analyze, go, follow cable by cable. Analyze where is located the backbone. What is the length of the backbone? Check how many devices are connected in that backbone. Verify if the amount of devices is in the range, in the limit. You remember how many devices maximum? 50. And check the length, calculate the total length. Do you remember the video where I explained the procedure to calculate the total length of? Check where are located the terminal resistors, those terminal resistors. Okay. All right, and calculate the length of the voltage drop in each instrument. This is a project that you can do by yourself in any type of boat. Take one day to analyze the electronic connections. Where are located the batteries, the battery bank for the backbone? Where are located the sources of power for the backbone? And what type of source of power is each one? Is a source power coming from a breaker? Or is a source power coming from a rectifier? Also, we are going to check in external devices the consumption in amps, the length of each device. How much is the consumption of the auxiliary screen for the autopilot? What is the consumption in amps of the drive unit, the power assisted unit? What is the consumption in amps of the radar? What is the consumption? Remember, there are devices that they cannot be connected directly to the backbone because the consumption of those devices is superior to 1 amp or 20 lens. Check in each equipment if that equipment could be located directly into the backbone or separated into the breakers on the DC panel. Yeah, we are going to analyze each of those elements, each of those situations in particular. If you have questions, ask to your instructor or ask to me at info@mrlopezclasses.com. All right? I hope you be analytic in this question. Where is located the GPS antenna? Where is located the GPS antenna? How is the installation of the GPS antenna? Is directly into the backbone or is connected into the computer of the autopilot? How is the connection? Is a NMEA 0183 or is NMEA 2000? How many GPS I have in this situation? This is part of this project. And the second part of this project is the antennas. The VHF antennas. And we are going to practice installing the terminals on the cables for the antennas. And after that, we are going to connect the antenna to the VHF radio, and we are going to verify if the VHF radio is working properly. All right, this is a complete project about the connection of the electronic devices in a typical boat, 12 volts or 24 volts. Please follow the recommendation of your instructor. Please try to do a video of your project and send to my email. I want to see your progress. I hope you enjoy this wonderful lab.